Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome to this special update on the Galileo Kickstarter, Land the Galileo Kickstarter project. I am joined, of course, with the runners of this project, Brian Mix and Dave Harvey. I'm going to let them take over from here since it's really their show. So, Brian, please, give us an update. How are we doing?
Well, thanks to all our backers, we're over 200,000, which is a number I couldn't even believe I could say. We've doubled our goal in 2 weeks, with 2 weeks to go. That's fantastic. I can almost see the video wall, behind the Galileo. We're well on our way, and fingers crossed we'll get there.
Yeah, amazing. Just a big day to go over 200,000. We're very appreciative to everybody, and yeah, very exciting stuff. And yeah, amazing Sunday. I love it. It's the best.
Yeah. We should get right to the elephant in the room, our big announcement, which all of you who are backers probably guessed what our big announcement is going to be. And our big announcment was that we acquired some pieces of the original 11-foot shooting model of the Enterprise. Back in the day when they were restoring it, pieces had to be trimmed out of the nacelles to fit a new lighting package, and some scrap were saved and given to us, and we were able to make plaques like the one you see here. We put them up for sale to our backers first, and our backers sold them out in less than a day.
Like within the last few hours.
Yeah.
So this is a lesson for us and for you that you guys need to back us up, because we're going to have some more things roll out. A few things to talk about today. But as
backers always find out first, except for one thing we're doing today. We are giving away one thing today, one announcement today that we aren't telling backers about first, just for everybody who's watching this program. That's what we're getting to next. Sorry, this is sold out. We've gone back to the source to see if we can find some more. Maybe we'll have an update on that later, but we'll tell our backers first. And that's
I don't know that we'll be able to. If it is, it'd be like one. But
yeah.
We were lucky.
Okay, Rizzo, next slide.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the announcement we're making today. We've redesigned the Galileo plaque. It used to be a black plaque with a piece of gray plastic or gray wood in it. And it was difficult to tell what it was. And the design of the Enterprise plaque was so popular that we've redesigned the Galileo plaque to look like this. The little square box in the back of the Galileo is a piece of the original Galileo. There are just a few pieces left over. Like the Enterprise, there are very few left. A lot of you are going to be getting these in your package. Our tiers, of course, pile up. You get more and more stuff the higher up you go. So the senior officers will be getting these in their package, and it's available as a add-on, and we've dropped the price. They're now, instead of $1,000, they're $850. That's half the price of the Enterprise plaque, $1,701, $850.
Right.
Galileo's half the size, half the price is a good idea.
But I think we're going to have just 10 more, right?
That's right. We did some calculations, and with the pieces we have left, to give all the folks who the senior officers get theirs, that there's about 10 left. So if you thought you want a piece, if you missed out on the Enterprise and you think maybe a piece of Galileo might fill that hole in your collection, this is the time.
And I can't express how rare this is. It was amazing that we were lucky enough to find to have available original remnant. You're not going to see it again, likely, and it is a very special thing. And I personally really love what you did, Brian, with this plaque and the other, and I really appreciate it. They're real fan things, and this is beautiful. Thank you.
And I got to say, shout out to From Dave's Workshop. He's the gentleman making these plaques for us and helping with the designs. And thanks, Dave.
We got a question from someone asking, how do we add? We can probably give them a little hint about that. Plus, we could give them the link later or something.
Yeah, that is a lot of people having trouble with that, and there's not a lot we can do about it. It's a Kickstarter thing. You have to go in and you have to modify your pledge. And it feels like you're canceling, but you're not canceling. You're just modifying it. And when you go in, it'll say, what's your tier? And you pick the same tier, and it'll jump to add-ons, and you can add more add-ons, and that's where you go find it.
And importantly, if they do that, it keeps their place on the plaque. If they're on the plaque, right? They're still in the same order. So you're not going to lose some people are worried about losing their spot, which I would be too. And as long as you click your same pledge, you're staying right where you are. But then you're allowed to go back in and modify your add-ons, add things, whatever you want to do. So these 10 last pieces are there as of right now. They should be out open, right?
Yeah. Yes, they opened up at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
They're there. Yep.
And then that's it. That'll be the end of it. But you can go in and jump on it if you're watching this and get them.
Yeah. I did put the link to the Kickstarter in the chat for those from both.
Oh, great! So you can click on it.
You can jump right to the Kickstarter. Right to the Kickstarter page.
And of course, you can't add on unless you've already pledged. So you
right.
have to pick a tier first and then do an add-on. Yeah. So you can't jump right to the add-ons. But we have a $7 tier just for people who want to grab an add-on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We tried to make. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, while you're there, grab a hat and grab a patch or a T-shirt too. That all helps us get the Galileo into its new home.
And all those are really cool. The patch was designed by Mike Okuda, correct? And
right.
I think some of the stuff did Darren design?
Darren designed the pin. Darren's artwork, that all the renderings you see of the shuttle and the shuttle bay, Darren documented all of those. And we have all that art for digital download as well. Yep.
Yeah. The thing that I like to mention too is how much Brian and I tried to make this not only for the Galileo, but also for everyone else. Like, how would we as fans like this to be, make this fan friendly? That's why we included a tier that was easy. If you just want to do an easy tier and go to an ad, however, we tried to make this as good as we could for everybody.
Yeah. And this isn't just about stuff. I know the Kickstarter, a lot of times you get wound up in the stuff and the swag you're getting, but this is also for the Galileo.
Yep.
We are, building a building. We're putting a cool interior in it. We're going to have the observation deck. That's going to happen now too. And now we're hoping to get a video wall or a volume, what they call it in the movie business, to transport the Galileo to multiple places while you're there taking a look at it.
Yeah. It's I'm very excited about the volume wall, and I think it's a very important goal that I want to see us reach, because I think that's where we reach the point where the Galileo is going to have this amazing place to be. It really takes it to the level I'm very, very much want to see us get there. Yeah.
All right. Dave was talking about the plaque. Let's talk about the plaque, Rizzo. Let's go ahead and flip there. Okay. There's been some confusion on this, and I know it's confusing. It's probably my fault. But there's if you might notice on the tiers, there's a distinct line between not attending Ticonderoga for the event and attending Ticonderoga for the event. And a lot of people, even though they can't make it out to Ticonderoga, want to be deeply involved in this building. And what we've done is we've come up with a Wall of Fame. So then this picture here, you can see the Wall of Fame is the silver plaque. And for $500, your name goes on that plaque, and you get all of our swag. You get the shirt and the pin and the Gene Roddenberry glasses and the the patch and the Okuda patch. You get all those things and your name on the Wall of Fame. Like Dave said, it's important to remember that we're putting names on the Wall of Fame in the order you pledge. So there's still plenty of room on this plaque, and if you don't want to be at the bottom, you need to get in on your pledge to get your name as high on that plaque as we can, because they're going on in pledge order.
Yep. Yeah.
Now the confusing part, next slide, Rizzo. So everyone who pledges on the Wall of Fame will get a copy of this gold plaque. And what we're going to do for you is where it says officers, your name will be on that plaque, even though on the wall in the building, it'll be the important people like Dave and me and James and those folks and the people who were officers. But when the plaque we're going to send you at home will have your name on it, because nobody wants a gold plaque at home without their name on it, right? So your name will be on the plaque along with a bunch of other people around the time you pledged. So you go on the Wall of Fame in the building, and you get a plaque at home that has your name on it.
Think about this. I want to say, think about how cool it is to get that plaque and the piece of the shuttle and have those on your wall right next to each other.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't impress enough how much for people who maybe can't afford, or maybe it's just not right timing to be at the dedication. Our $500 level pledge is amazing. and it is our most popular level for a reason. You're going to get all the things, and you're going to get your name on the lower plaque, and then you get this thing, which we are custom doing so that when you get it at home, your name is going to be on the list there for you. And I mean, that's a heck of a deal at $500, and it also goes a long ways to helping us with the shuttle. So it's good all the way around. And I really recommend that tier for people. It's a great tier for if you're not coming or can't afford to come, or, you know, or if it's just the right amount for you. It's a great buy, and it helps us out tremendously. So,
yeah, I see the comments. People are already saying they can't wait to get there and see their name on the plaque.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep. And when you come back your second and third and fourth time, your name will still be on that plaque.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even if you're not at the dedication, you're gonna, whenever you do come to the tour, when you come to the room for the Galileo, you'll be able to find your name there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next slide, Rizzo. This is basically saying the same thing we've been saying, that the senior officers go on the top gold plaque in the room and on a gold plaque in their house, and you on the silver plaque also get a gold plaque with your name on it for your house. And that's what I'm saying there. That's just basically the same thing. Hopefully that is less confusing than it has been.
Yeah. We had a question from somebody about getting a photo with Shatner in June, and they have the Admiral level. I mean, that section of getting a picture with Shatner will be handled by Star Trek Studio Tour. The special photos that we had with Shatner and the Galileo sneak peek are sold out.
And yeah, we should probably make a little clarification on that, both in June and in September, our show it's like two different conventions happening in the same convention center. So our stuff is separate from the tour stuff, even though we're occupying a lot of the same space. So yeah, the Shatner tours and the Shatner chats on the bridge, and then his regular photo tours and that stuff will all still be offered by the set tour, and our stuff will be happening simultaneously, but we can't sell that stuff, and we won't put that stuff on our Kickstarter. Same thing in September. There'll be George and Walter will be there, and they'll be doing our stuff, and they'll also be doing stuff with the set tour too, which will be a separate sale at the registration. Yeah. And I expect the set tour will be once they get this June event out of the way, they'll put all the September stuff up so you can see what they offer as well.
Yep. Just stay on to StarTrekTour.com for the information on that stuff.
Right. And then somebody is asking, I'm not sure I understand the question exactly, but I think they're asking, will we get one for our house no matter how much we pledge? If you're asking about the plaque copy for home, the $500 level, once you go to that, you get your name on the any tier where it says you get your name on the plaque, you also get a copy for you at home.
Yeah. Right? So again, our tiers build sequentially. So any tier above the $500 level, above the crew member, they all get plaques too for your house with your name on it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Per
yes.
pledge, you'll get one copy. Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody know.
Yep.
Next
okay,
slide.
we'll talk about that. Okay, let's go to the next slide. What are we doing next? Okay.
The pizza party.
The pizza party. I want to push this too. This is also an add-on. So you have to pledge, and you're going to have to be there in September to do this. But this is a really cool thing where they're changing the briefing room into the recreation room, which they did on the show, and they haven't done before at the set tour. So it's a really cool new experience. And we're going to have a pizza party with the Star Trek designers. That's Darren Dockerman, Doug Drexler, and Michael and Denise Akuda. And if you want to talk Star Trek with people who know Star Trek, these are the people. These are the folks that I think between Michael and Denise, pretty much every screen you'll ever saw on a control panel in Next Generation On, they designed.
Yeah.
And Doug Drexler is an Academy Award-winning artist and Emmy-winning artist who's designed for Star Trek and for the Orville. He's amazing. And Darren was the special effects supervisor for the motion picture director's edition of the motion picture.
4K,
so
4K,
all those use 4K special effects. Darren was the supervisor of all of that. So if you want to get into the weeds on technical stuff or design of Star Trek, these are the people you want to talk to.
Yeah.
In addition, they are Star Trek fans to the nth degree.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
can't even tell you how cool it's going to be to hang with these guys and get to chat with them. They're amazing people, and they have an amazing care for Star Trek. This is going to be a great event, and it's a great price.
Yeah, it's gonna. It's like, I just want to say that. Yeah, that's Dave brought up a great point, because I'm happy to call all four of them my friends, and I've spent many times. And one thing about, you go to a Bill Shatner talk on the bridge or whatever, and that's a great, amazing experience. But he doesn't really talk about Star Trek. These guys will talk about Star Trek for the entire time, guaranteed. They will answer every question you've ever had about Star Trek and be happy to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing thing. And there are ways to get in a chat with them through some of the tiers. That's going to be at the Galileo. That'll be special too. But what's great about this is a relaxed mix. Stand there and talk, ask questions, get a chance to interact with them. This is super cool. Yeah.
And it's really reasonably priced. It's $260 for a chat and dinner. And a glass. Show them the glass, Rizzo.
Oh yeah, we'll get to the glass.
Yeah, we made a special glass just for this event.
I assume it's pint size. Looks like it's not that.
Pint size beer glass. Yep.
And that is the patch essentially that Mike made, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes. And so this is special for this event, and I think we have 17 of the slots left for this that we have up.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll really help the Galileo, and you're going to have a great time.
And it's a great way if you don't want to spend a couple $1,000s on a big package in September, you can get in for just one of our lower tier pledges and then add this on. So I think it's a great little add-on, and everybody walks away with a glass.
The other cool thing is, did we talk about how the room's redressed as the rec room?
I did. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a big deal, because usually it's the briefing room.
Yeah.
And this is a great opportunity to hang out in the rec room, super special.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on. Let's talk about the bridge for a little bit. So the christening is going to be really special. We got George and Walter coming in to bang a pretend bottle off of a pretend spaceship and rechristen the Galileo in its new home. And 20 people will be in the room to see that. And that's filling up. That is expensive. There's no question about it, but it's pretty exclusive. And you get your picture taken with them, and you're in the room when it's christened, and that's a single event. However, we do have tickets for where you can sit on the bridge and watch the thing live on the view screen, which I think is a pretty cool experience as well. If you've never spent time on the bridge, it's very surreal to be in there with the sounds, and you'll be able to see it live. The one thing that surprises me, we're also making available the captain's chair during that show, and that has not sold. It's one of one to sit in that captain's chair and watch the christening of the Galileo. So I think you guys should take a look at that. It's on multiple tiers to be on the bridge during the christening. I think that'll be a cool spot to be if you can't be in the room.
I got a shout out. I'm pretty sure filming 77. Is that my brother Mike? I'm just thinking it is. Okay.
The beers with you guys.
And he's suggesting, I think we'd have to pay them to.
Yeah, that's who's buying.
Shout out to Mike. Hey, man.
Yeah.
So,
all right. That's all we're pitching tonight. Thank you again for getting us over 200,000. We are going to be looking for more pieces of the Enterprise. Don't hold your breath. If you can't get a piece of the Enterprise, get a piece of the Galileo, because that'll be 10 years from now. That'll be just as cool, because the ship was originally made of masonite, which is a compressed wood, which doesn't do weather well, and it was out in the weather. So all the masonite is long gone off this ship. It's all been replaced by marine plywood and fiberglass. So any piece of masonite left is rare to find, and it's like finding the fabric for the uniforms. It just doesn't exist anymore. So we have a few pieces of that, 10 left. If you can pick those up, I think it'd be a great memento for you going on to the future.
Okay.
Somebody asked a good question about the christening being live streamed. outside of the event itself or on YouTube. I'm sure we could post it for later, but I don't know if we do it live because we want to make it special for the people there, right?
We have talked about putting it on screens in the parking lot, but we haven't made arrangements or figured out how that would happen. Don't know how bright it'll be that day or if we can get TVs out there, but we have talked about it, but we can't make any promises.
Yeah. The other thing I think it's important, just like this moment when we announced, we are going to have some other things. We're working on some other offers, and who knows what we might get presented with in the next 2 weeks. I have no idea. And
that's a great point, Dave. If you have something you think would be really cool, you want to donate to the Galileo project, drop us a line. And I know we have some new artwork coming and things like that. And again, they'll be announced to the pledgers first, and then to the rest of the world. And this will be, I think we're going to do this again next Sunday. And then the following Sunday, maybe a longer show as we wind down to the end of this exciting adventure.
Somebody's asking if the Galileo pieces are showing up. Let me check them real quick while we're live and just look for them. Yeah, I'm not seeing the new listing up, Brian.
Oh, man. Okay.
So, guys, a little bit of a tech problem. So what we're going to have to do is give us a few minutes as when we go off. Kickstarter, a little clunky.
A little clunky.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And, it's a great place to do this in a lot of ways, but there's a little bit of clunk.
As soon as we sign off, I will go make that available to all backers immediately. I'll go click the button. Yep.
Yeah. It's a good idea to go and check regularly anyway, because we always you guys are always adding stuff, so you don't want to miss something really cool.
And then again, somebody's asking about adding the pizza party. If you've already pledged, you have to go back in, mod your pledge, and then you can keep the same pledge once you click mod, and then go into add-ons again. Again, clunky. And there is a video
manage pledge, and then just skip past you're not adding another tier. You're just getting right next to the add-ons, and then it should be in that list.
There are a few YouTube videos out there on how to do it. It's clunky, but it's not Kickstarter. Yeah.
And message us if you are already a backer. You can comment. You can message us if you want to post. We try to respond super quick to everyone. We're fans too. We appreciate your support. We try every moment to get back to people and help them, get what they need, and we appreciate what you're doing.
And if you get truly stuck, we have ways that we can get your sponsorship in and get you on board. So don't worry about it. If you get stuck, contact us. We'll make something work for sure.
We will. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. I think this is great. Like I said, I think we'll do it another week. So maybe next Sunday around the same time. So just look for that notification on the different social medias. And hopefully by then, maybe we'll be even closer to that volume wall.
Yeah.
Volume.
Yeah, I would love that. And if you've already backed and you want to just help us by spreading the word, we're really appreciative because that's a big help.
That's a big help too.
Great point. We have about 500 backers, and how many millions of Star Trek fans?
Yeah. So post us on your Facebook page and tell them how glad you are to be a sponsor. That'd be great.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Good night, guys. Live long and prosper.
Thank you, everyone.